Hey everybody, Darren here from the Music Vault. Just doing a video. I haven't done one in a little bit, so I'm going to do a quick update. Shouldn't be long. A few CDs, few albums. We'll go from there. Up first, I don't know if I've shown these two, but I'm going to show them anyways. The first one is Memoriam for the Fallen. This is Andy Wales and Carl Willits from Bolt Thrower. Frank Healy. I'm pretty sure Frank Healy was in Bolt Thrower and he was in Cerebral Fix. Scott Fairfax, I don't know where he's from, what band he's from. But yeah, it's a great packaging. If you like Bolt Thrower, you'll like Memoriam. It just sounds like Bolt Thrower to me. It's a great album, heavy, you know, but it's nothing new, if you know what I mean. Heavy guitars, kind of grinding, slower, mid-pace. There's some quick stuff, I think, if I can remember correctly. But yeah, it's a great album, nonetheless. Now this beast, I don't know if I've shown this. I think actually I have, but I don't care because I've been playing this one a lot too. Broken Flesh. I think this is their second one. Warbound. Wow. If you're into brutal death metal, I highly recommend this one. Lightning fast, heavy, brutal vocals, just great death metal. Great lyrics. Okay, up next, I picked this one up for $5, brand new, Walmart. Alice Cooper, Welcome to My Nightmare 2. I haven't even heard this one yet. I just picked it up the other day. Gonna spin it. Alice Cooper is kind of one of those things. I like Alice Cooper. I like his older stuff. The newer stuff I kind of have to be in the mood for. This of course is the Welcome to My Nightmare, the original, spruced up a bit, deeper colors than that, and that of course is Welcome to My Nightmare 2. Yeah. So again, I'm going to check that out. This one, I picked it up on a whim. I haven't bought too much of their stuff lately, the last few albums. I am not a real big fan of Derek Green's vocals. I played the first couple of tracks. It's the new Sepultura, Messiah, Savage Machine Messiah. I will give this one a better spin. A lot of times I can just throw it on in the van and let it play and play and play, and then it starts to grow on me really big. So I'm going to give this one a good listen to yet. The cover's pretty cool too. That's the back. Songs on Nuclear Blast. This one I picked up, and I didn't know if I had it or not, and I guess I don't. Strapping Young Lad. Just Strapping Young Lad. This is a great album. I don't know why, unless I just can't find it in my collection. But if I do have it, I'm going to pass this one along, because if you like these guys are just fast. Gene Hoglan's in the band. I mean, he's the king of thrash metal drumming, speed metal. That guy's awesome. So if I do have a copy of this, unless it's a different pressing, which I can't see, I'm gonna pass that one along to somebody, or use it as a trade or something. I don't know. The last CD I'm gonna show you, actually, it comes with a package. the CD that I got isn't a package, but part of the package I'm going to talk about. And what I'm talking about is Ultimatum, Puppet of Destruction. It's their 20th anniversary issue of this album. So Rox put out the vinyl version, and the vinyl version you could get different packages. This is actually what's playing in the background, Puppet of Destruction. This is the RAW version of it, and it's distributed by Diamante. This came out in '98. This version. So with the package from Rox, you got the one I got, because usually the t-shirts don't fit because I'm a little bit bigger guy, as you can see. I opt for, and I have the CD, so I opted for the vinyl and the DVD version package. And this is really cool. This has got, from what I understand, over 4 hours of stuff, and it's got 3 concerts: Up From the Ashes 3 2010, Extreme Mardi Gras 02 in Anaheim, California, and then through the years it's got Heart of Metal video clip, behind the scenes of Heart of Metal. It's got the history of Ultimatum performing live from 92 to 01. It's got the first Ultimatum interview, and it's funny too because you see some guys have really, really long hair. Scott, you know, he's got really long hair now, but there it was only like shoulder length, and how young these guys are. And it's funny, you see them progress, and as they progress, they get better and better. The first video clip, I was surprised Scott's vocals were actually very clean. I'm wondering, like, if they started out with clean vocals and then just progressively got into the thrashy Exodus Destruction style of vocals. So Scott, when you watch this, comment below and let me know about that. It's really cool. Like, I love these kind of videos where they show you bands like their earlier days, the clips, and how they progress musically, how they get a little heavier, more better songwriting and patterns and arrangements and stuff like that for their songs. It's really cool. And plus, some of these old video clips just are really cool. Those where they played and stuff like that, eh? So yeah, so I highly recommend, if you're a thrash metal fan, a heavy metal fan, I highly recommend picking this up, this version, if there's any left. I don't know if there's any left. I know there'd be left of this, but there's only 150 pressed of the vinyl, which I'm going to show you in a sec. Now, with the vinyl, let me get that out of the way there. With the vinyl, you got a insert card for the CD. However, you get it signed by Scott and Robert. Now, I don't know what happened, but I got 2 of these. I'm going to keep one with my album, and I'm going to get this one framed. I'm going to hunt down another copy of the CD, and I'm going to frame it, because you can get this and then frame a CD beside it. So I'm going to get it framed and hang it on my wall here. I've got a pile of stuff from Scott, Ultimatum stuff, all signed and that from the band, and I've got them hanging on my walls in various spots. So when I do a room tour, when I finally get this thing finished and the way I want, I'm going to do a room tour. So for the vinyl, it is really, really nice packaging. It's under the Rox Records Underground series, and it is number 6. And I'll show you the vinyl. The vinyl Probably the best colored vinyl I've seen in a long time. I really like the color match. So it's got the standard Rocks logo, the green and white marble black, and then on the other side it's got the Puppet of Destruction special centerpiece. The vinyl's really, I love the vinyl. I do. I really love the vinyl. It's probably one of my favorites now, especially that side there. And I haven't spun it yet, but I'm going to. I know it's been remastered and everything, I think, and then with the vinyl came the poster, and what I might do is I might send this back to Scott when I get a package for him, because I'm building a package for you right now, Scott. I might send this back to you and have you sign it for me so I can throw it up on the wall somewhere. Again, signed card, and then the cover, and it's not a standard cover as are these Rock series. It's just a folded card. Inside is the lyrics, pictures of the x-rays of the band, I should say. And what I thought was really cool was, I mean, you only have 150 copies, and I ordered mine pretty much early, and I think, I'm not sure if they ship them out according to how they get them, but I got number 10 of 150. See? 10 of 1. See if I can get that 150. There we go. 10 of 150. So, yeah, I was really happy with this. And then I've wanted this for a long time, but it's funny how the shipping goes. You know, shipping to Canada is always expensive. For some reason, you should give it from Texas to the border, it's $4 or $6. The minute it hops the border, it goes up another $15. It's crazy. So to ship the rocks or the vinyl for that was $10, which that I can handle, because you got packaging and gas and all that. I can handle $10 for an order. The problem is when you add another vinyl, the order doubles right away, and that it gets expensive after a while. So I wanted to get this, but because it did that, it went from $10 to $19, and it's just a 7-inch. I'm like, the extra $9, so I'm paying, well, it's $8 for the 7-inch, and then an extra $9 to ship it. It goes in the same package, so I'm paying, like, with the exchange and everything, almost $30 for a 7-inch. So I just couldn't swing it. However, my good buddy Scott decided to have Bill Bafford from Rocks Records throw it into my package as a VLT gift. And this is the black metal band Frost Like Ashes 7-inch, Born to Pieces. And there's my phone. Yeah, I got the standard black version. I'm just gonna let that ring because I don't feel like doing the video again. Standard black version. Oh no, sorry, I got the gray version. Plain black center rings, which I think is pretty cool on how that goes. And then it's now, from my understanding, Bill bought the rest of these from some label, and they just had the vinyl. So he had these all printed up and shipped them out. The lyrics on this side. Now this is only 100 copies. Now I don't know if it's 100 copies of black, 100 copies of thing, or is it a total of 100 copies for both colors, because it comes in the gray and black. Anyways, my copy is number 43 out of 100. I like it when there is very little copies and I can get in on it, and because I look at it like I'm the only one out of 100 people out of the whole entire world that has a copy of this. Now I'm never going to sell it, and I'm never going to give it away. Now the singer for this band, Nick, he was in a band called Possession, and they were like a thrash. They had a lot of elements to that band. They had some thrash, they had some death metal mixed with King Diamond vocals in some spots, because he would sing really high and he'd sing really guttural, and then he'd sing a little bit like kind of like black metal, and maybe that's the whole why they swung over to black metal, or they just got into. Now they have a CD out, Tofit I think, or Tofit, can't remember. I can't find it. I want to pick it up. Oh, laundry's done. Yeah, so I'd like to pick that up as well, but all in good time. Up next, some Canadian thrash in the way of Shotgun Cure. These guys are from Toronto. The album's called Amorphous. This is limited to, it's an independent pressing. As you see along the bottom, no record labels, no distribution labels, nothing. From what I understand, this was only sold at their shows. I picked it up at a used record shop for 20 bucks. It's in perfect condition other than the corner crease here. But I mean, I'm not a real huge stickler when it comes to like corner dings and stuff like that. I mean, you want it to be as pristine as possible, but it has a crease or a corner ding. I mean, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. If it's got a huge gouge in it or it's snapped in half, yeah, I'm not going to buy it. But like, it still has a nice gloss on it. There's no real ring wear. So yeah, so this is, as far as I know, and I did some research on it, it's 100 copies, and they only sold them at the show or the mail order. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that it was only 100 independent pressings, and it's lyrics, picture of the band, logo, everything, and it's on green vinyl. Custom centering, song titles. So yeah, that is Canadian thrash via Toronto. Up next is a crossover punk thrash band. Everybody's gonna know who this is if you're into Municipal Waste, and that is Iron Reagan. He had all 3 Iron Reagans there. I could have blown 250 bucks easily on all the stuff that he had there, because some guy brought his collection in. I took this one because I like the cover the best. It reminded me a lot of early punk rock crossover stuff. So I grabbed this one, picture of the band, boatload of songs, and that's another reason why, because it's typical. They're probably like a minute and a half, 2 minutes long, and they just blur through them. So I haven't listened to that. This one is, of course, on clear vinyl, Iron Reagan centering, lyrics, pick of the band, and they were in awesome shape. I hid the other ones. I hid because all these were from the same guy. So I hid the other two Iron Reagan. I'm gonna go in next on payday and grab them. And I hid the first Municipal Waste album. Waste 'Em All. He had it there. The problem was he had them all for 25 bucks a piece. So those four right there, that's $100. And then I got that one and the Shotgun Cure, and I got these two. Well, this one I had to have because I love this band, and that is DRI, Greatest Hits. I love DRI. And this one, of course, is the same on clear vinyl. So I had to get it. Apparently the guy that sold them, see, he was he had a new baby and he needed the money for diapers and stuff, which all us dads out there in the VC community can relate to. Although I never sold any of my collection, I do know what it's like to not buy anything when you've got kids. So for a lot of years I stopped buying a lot of stuff because diapers and formula and clothes, it's expensive. So mortgage and everything, and you guys know. The last one I picked up is Total Fluff. I'm not crazy about the album. The only reason why I bought it was because Jason Bonham is the drummer, and it was a good price. And I'd never seen it. The band's called Virginia Wolf, and it has Jason Bonham on drums. So I spotted that, and the album is in great shape. If you look close, right over here, Jason Bonham. So I figured, you know what the heck? Like, I have his solo band, his band Bonham, Disregard of Timekeeping, which has got a great song on there, Wait for You. So I figured, you know what? Just for my collection, because I've never seen it, I've never heard of it, never ever. I don't know how, and it's a promo copy, and I dig promo copies. So I don't know how readily available it is, if I'll ever see it again. So I figured for $8, I can put it in my collection, and that way I can say I have it. Anyways, that is it for my my update. 23 minutes of an update. So yeah, so if you dig any of the albums or you got any comments or anything, comment below. If you're subscribing to my channel, thanks a lot. I think I'm sitting at 102 right now, which I'm pretty stoked about. I don't know if I'm not really into contests or anything like that. I like watching contest videos, but I don't know if I want to do one. I'm not really that big into it. What am I going to give, or what am I going to, do I buy something and then send it out? Do I give it for my collection? I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Maybe when I hit 150 subs, I might do it. Kind of like an odd number, because Metal Ron just did one. I think it was his 300 subs. DJ Legion did one. I think he was 400. SMF Captain Howdy did one, and I think his was 1800. So I'm gonna think about it. I don't know. If you would tell me what you think. If you want me to do one, maybe I'll do one. I don't know. Comment below and let me know. Alright? Okay guys, next video. We'll see you later. Bye.